Hello folks, Killface Baylor here. Today we're going to take a look at an easy repeatable quest once you get into Shalemont Ravine. You can also do this all the way as early as level 1 by rushing here, but it's not the best option. So the repeatable here, salvation, with the word salve actually being the word salve because it's spelled with an L. You need a particular type of mushroom. What we're looking for are fetal caps. Now there are 3 different types of mushrooms that can spawn, but you do need to remove every type if you are trying to farm fetal caps quickly. The reason is that death caps can be sold for 3 gold, which, why not? Milk stalks can be sold for 1 gold, but more importantly, the 3 types can all spawn in the same area. They're all going to look the same as well. So if you come across something that doesn't look the same, well then, it isn't the same. It's if you come across a green mushroom or some such thing, which you won't come across in Shalemont, but you will start to come across in Stonevale. Also, you have other things like there are foxglove, basically flowers that grow in Shalemont. Those are not the same. Now, I might be overburdened. I am. Alright, so we're going to go back here. So I only have 1 fetal cap. I have 4 milk stalks. We're going to sell off some of this stuff. Let's go here. Once I'm at level 35, there's a particular vendor in Shalemont that I always want to try and sell to. At the moment, I can sell to just about anyone. Bear in mind, I'm wearing all very basic gear, except what we want to keep that one. Also, if you find that something is selling for a different price than what I've listed, the reason that it's selling for a different price is because that's not the top paying vendor. There's a lot of vendors that don't pay top price for things. So we're just going to slide that up. There we go. Alright, so I have some elixirs and stuff from dailies logging in that you likely won't have because you can have gotten this far in 1 day, but if you do, here's kind of what you do with all that. We're going to try and sell this. I don't know if it's going to sell. Oh, yeah, it did. Cool. If you are in a clan that is somewhat active, you might donate things like the Bright Song Torque. Sorry, I hit the question mark with my finger, which is up in the top right corner. So that can happen. But I wanted to try and get through this repeatable once. If you have a main, or if you just have lots of time on your hands, you can save yourself a decent amount of actually needing to level by just gathering or purchasing a bunch of these mushrooms. Now, most people don't do that because it's not a very efficient method. It's a very lazy method, especially in the aspect of purchasing. But when you're already here, it can be a good way to easily get a few levels. I think you start to lose XP at level 31, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I'm picking all of the mushrooms so that when I go to turn them in and wait for the next group to respawn or whatever, I am less likely to end up with problems of having the old mushrooms. I'll have more mushrooms available to me, basically. I'm sticking along the shoreline because that's where the fishing is, so in most cases, units are pathed away from the shore. As you can see in this case, units are not pathed away from the shore right there, and that is a bummer. They might actually fix that, I'm not sure. So even though I've completed the quest, I want to grab another one, and the reason is I can complete it more than once. And just to make the point, I will try to gather enough mushrooms to turn it in twice. Maybe not. Maybe it looks like since this character is relatively new, see, here's an example of those foxgloves, which are not gonna, so picking that won't help me. It's only gonna be foxgloves spawning there. Here again, I stick to the shoreline to try and avoid too many attacks happening. So we want to alright, so I watched someone ride through there. Now they're going to have reduced aggro because they're higher level, but we did go ahead and juke that one soldier. Okay. Now there's another patch here, and the more important thing than getting the patch here for now is to make it to this laystone. So we're going to run up the hill. Here's a safe patch. There is a guy here, but he is basically a prisoner of friendlies, so this should be enough for me to turn in the quest twice. But since we're here, we will try to make it back down to those mushrooms. We just kind of keep an eye out to make sure no one is too likely to be immediately attacking us. If I get attacked, it automatically targets somewhere else. Now, hopefully I've sold enough stuff that I can travel here. Yes, I have. Okay. So not only have I got the ability to turn this quest in twice, but I've also managed to find a new laystone. So anyway, I turn it in, and then immediately I do the same quest again, and I turn it in again. And I have the option of picking the same quest again, and you'll see that I still need to pick 3 more. But if we show you this, see, I got 10 gold, but I also got 2,587 experience, which actually makes me think I might already be losing XP. For some reason I thought this was 3,100 experience, but yeah, clearly I'm wrong. Anyway, there's, 2,000 experience or 2,500 experience twice quite easily, and I can do that to level up, and then once I hit the next level, I'll compare it to my next set of experience, And she has a gray exclamation point because there's a later quest that I can take from her that's not ready yet, on top of the repeatable that I already have. So anyway, that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.